see a squad from the Big Ten, the Michigan State Spartans, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia. The Bruins will put total leather to crank us up. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Michigan State's offense will have first crack at this one. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catch.
Turning it on! Knocked down at the 44, but he got 15 on that one. And the Spartans are in the hurry-up.
Man, this guy just has a lot of skills when he's toting the rock, doesn't he? He's got speed, but he's also physical. Kind of reminds you of great Michigan State running backs. Guys like Le'Veon Bell or T.J. Duckett. They could run guys over, but once they got in the second level, they could take it the distance. This guy has skills like that.
This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. From the gun, running back on the move. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Spartans come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun, looking to throw on 3rd down. Got a man in the middle. Makes a grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And the Spartans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Gonna run it. It's Epps. They make the tackle after he gets 2 down to the 25. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. Off play action. Hauls it in. Makes a grab. Defense right there, and they are set up at the 14. First down, operating in the red zone and doing it in a den of noise. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Makes the grab on the left. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A 3rd and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. From the gun, wants to pass. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And that's the challenge today. A week ago, they failed the challenge. Last week, they gave up 5 sacks. They can't do that again today. This defense saw it. They watched it on tape. They know they're not doing a good job of protecting their quarterback, and already 1 sack on the day.
And it's right down the boulevard. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
I'll tell you, this is not an easy place to play on the road, especially at nighttime. This crowd, they get loud. That's the way it's been so far, but they have a nice drive to open it up. They're able to execute. They put themselves in field goal range, knock it through the uprights. They did exactly what they needed to do, taking a 3-0 lead here early on the road. That's impressive.
So UCLA's offense will go to work for the first time. They sure hope that that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they try the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Chen. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. They'll run play action. Looking down the middle. Wide open downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
He'll do it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. After the last run, would you just give it to him again on third down? From the gun, wants to pass. Grab near the marker, it's French. Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Quarterback on the keeper. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying.
He'll take a shot. Touchdown, threw it. Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
A lot of times you see those receivers, as soon as they get by the DBs, you know, that hand goes straight up in the air. I got him. I got to step on him. He got to step on him. And the ball was thrown perfectly out in front. You can see he runs underneath it, gets it, and gets the long touchdown on the go route.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and bring it back. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. The Spartans will hustle from the line. He's going to look for a man on third and short. Grab near the sticks. It's Jordan. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. They go to the ground. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Using the quick game. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to keep it in the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. The Spartans didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Give to the running back. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He caught it! And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Trying to slam in. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and they'll get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Connors. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Looking to throw on first down. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. Oh, what a cut! He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. How about that heads-up play? You're coming out of the backfield, and all of a sudden the ball's in your breadbasket.
Yeah, how about that? Just seeing the ball tipped up, deflected in the air. The running back's like, all right, I'll take it. I'll make the catch. That goes down in the stat book as a catch.
There's the pressure. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. And the Bruins now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make plays for this defense.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. Complete.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Caught. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Spartans want to crank the tempo.
Well, the defense makes the tackle. They give up the first down. They've now got to communicate the next play call. They can't substitute because the offense is going fast.
This time they'll go to the running game. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. The Spartans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the grab. He's tackled right at the 40-yard line. That is well short of the first down, and let's see if they go for it here. And he's got it from 57. What a beauty. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Clemson was able to finish off a close one in Death Valley today. They did just enough, both offensively and defensively, to come away with the dub. Hey, survive and advance. Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Hey, Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Finding open areas. That keeps the running game churning. Pick up a 5 to the 23. The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. So what do they have for 3rd and short from their own 23? Off the play fake. Unloads it left. Got his man downfield. On the nasty move, and now he's got room. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45.
We always talk about yak, and that was 3rd and very manageable. They were just throwing the ball to the sticks, just trying to pick up a simple first. But when you've got playmakers like that.
Grabs it inside the 15. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, UCLA.
That's number 2 on the day, having a day. I mean, you know he's going to catch the football, and you know he's going to make plays after he catches. Those are the kind of guys that you feature, and you find them, and they produce like this, you keep finding them.
Setting up for the extra point, then we'll put them on top. And the extra point puts them on top by 1. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. And the Spartans in the hurry-up.
And the offense, after giving up that sack, they're not going to take time to think about what happened. They're going right back to the line of scrimmage to try to run another play.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Complete in the middle. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. And the Spartans are on the move. This guy fits that Spartan quarterback mold, a guy who makes plays, a Jeff Smoker, a Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, a guy that you can depend on. You got to find that guy that can...
There he goes. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll give it to him again. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on second down in the red zone and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. It's complete to the left. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. Try to barge their way in. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
The best red zone offenses are the ones who can run the ball in this area, but that's a tough ask today, especially against this unit. One of the best 5 defenses in the nation stopping the run. This is a real...
Touchdown, Spartans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches, that's an impressive figure.
Yeah, he's definitely one of those guys that have been so big time. Big time moments, clutch plays, makes those contested catches. He's a guy that can do everything, and that's why he's putting up such great stats.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Slams into the pile. He'll get 1 to the 17.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. On the move, it's Pitts. Gets it past the marker. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. He'll pull it on the read. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Pitts. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Bruins come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. We're at the 2-minute timeout. It's been a good one so far. Opportunity for this offense perhaps to take the lead before halftime. Here's a heat. Grabbed in the middle. It's Pitts. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Touchdown, Bruins! Buckle up, boys. I think more scores are coming. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
And the extra point puts them on top by 1. So a drive there of 85 yards. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the air on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Jordan. They bring him down, but not before he gets a first down at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Quickly complete. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Caught close to the marker. It's Jordan. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quick strike complete. He'll be stopped at the 44, knocked out of bounds there. The defense trying to get a stop on 3rd down from the 44. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. Wants to go up top on first down. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. And here on 2nd down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So they get the late field goal right before the half and not much time after this kickoff for an answer. On the run from inside his own 5. Makes a move. He's on the loose. He almost took that one all the way back, but he does put an exclamation point on the end of this 3rd quarter. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys in college football heaven, the Rose Bowl.
The Spartans will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. On the run, it's Pitts. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. The Bruins will send out the punt unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. Off play action on first down. A strike downfield. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. And the Spartans want to pick up the tempo.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this 2nd half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Can't make Another grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Going for the marker on the ground. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Backed up now, here's second and long. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. He's snuffed out behind the line again, went right back to the well and got the same bad result. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Pitts. He's knocked down just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. It brings up fourth down. Hunt is on its way. He's got it. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive points.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Makes the catch. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll try the run. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. The Spartans racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Finds him out of the backfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. On fourth down, trying to find his man. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Just a short pass to the tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble. The Spartans will snap it on first and 10. The give to the back. Got the first down and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's complete on the right side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Second down, he'll throw it. He caught it. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Sparty.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. From the gun, they'll try the middle. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. And the Bruins can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The play action fake. On target. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Caught over the middle. It's French. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. He's open on the right. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. He'll keep it himself. He has the 1st and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Bruins back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. He's got his man. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. On 1st and 10, trying to strike from the 15. He'll do it himself. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, UCLA! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. This is like a baseball pitcher that can't miss. He is just pounding the strike zone.
Man, it just gets in the zone, right? When you can't miss, you've seen quarterbacks get like that no matter what they do. They're on fire. They're hitting the receivers. And listen, that's also on the defense. The defense has to do a better job making him feel uncomfortable, changing what they're doing in coverage so he's a little bit confused. You can't just let him pick you apart.
And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The play fake on 1st down. It's complete to the right. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
The Spartans headed quickly to the line.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
And this one will be stopped for no gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. He's running free down the middle. The 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, it is now a final in the Big Ten and a game I think a lot of folks will want to see. Penn State handled its business today away from home. What a thorough beatdown. And what poise this generally young team showed. I think even other coaches will point to this one as what's possible. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a Big Ten matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Looking to throw on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Creates a little room. And they'll knock him down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. To throw, it's Bush. Grabbed over the middle, it's Chen. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one, it's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. He just missed the target on that one, got him put it on his body. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. Catch in the middle, it's Connors. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll pull them back to within 6.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he's going to bring it out. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
And it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. Has plenty for the first down, and they stop him at the 28.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
And the Spartans moving quickly to the line. To the ground with the back. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Big 3rd down as the crowd gets behind this defense. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his man down the middle. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And you just get the feeling that this defense has to find a way to get off the field and get the football back at this juncture of the game, trailing late if they're going to win.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Snags it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Spartans. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
Looks like he's going to try to return it. Hits it with a stiff arm. Cross the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds, and that's where the offense will go to work. Quick release on the RPO. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. They couldn't draw up a better way to start a drive, and now they've got it 1st and 10 from the 41. Catch in the middle, it's Chen. Breaks into the open. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Big play offense, and it has them threatening now, 1st and 10 from the 25. Use the play fake, now to throw. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. With the catch, it's Chen. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
And a nice job finding my wide receiver. And then how about the wide receiver turning into a running back, getting upfield, getting some positive yards, and getting the 1st down.
And the Bruins come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. It's 1st and 10 from the 13.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. Going for 6. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff. Make them force the football into coverage. They do, and they stamp this game.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Spartans come to the line in the hurry-up.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now if we can put a few 1st downs together, we're looking really good.
They've got them then deep in their own end, and this crowd trying to help keep them there. They'll give it to the back. Got enough for the 1st. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Spartans have it with a 1st and 10.
And this offense does it again on 3rd down. They have been so elite on 3rd down all game long. That's the money down. All the coaches talk about it every single time we meet with them. They've been brilliant at it. They've built the lead, and they've got a good chance to finish this one out if they keep that up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Got his man to the left. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the 4th quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
The Spartans in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
this offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. And the Spartans kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Got it in the middle. It's Jordan. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Wants to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Quarterback on the keeper. They're going to stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on third down. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Never a doubt for this big-footed guy. 49-yard field goal is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Arizona is up big right now, and what's shaping up to be a blowout they'll be talking about in Tucson for some time. They're up 14 over Houston. We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it. This one, the Big 12, or anywhere else in college football.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the catch. It's Chen. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Going to swing it on second down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10. Just keeps slinging it. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, proven. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. With yet another unranked team taking down a ranked opponent, does a portal help level this out a little bit where it's really difficult to know which team should be ranked in the first place?
I think the portal certainly helps. At the end of the day, though, they just wanted it more today, and that win is going to help recruiting. It's going to help their confidence moving forward. I know this, David. Every team on the rest of their schedule, they're now taking account and notice of this team.
And I completely agree. Like, you start to build momentum, and then momentum helps you find more guys in the portal and helps high school recruiting. So big ranked win today. And hey, who knows? Maybe this gets them in the rankings in the near future.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.